Espera, no me acuerdo de esto que hemos hecho.
All right, very good.
Yeah, I was watching what we did the last time.
Yeah.
Simple present and future, otherwise. Okay, when it's getting late, you know that we. Is it half? Sort of half? If we.
All right. So it's getting late. You know that if we have the cert,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Sort of desert.
just have.
Yeah. Tony will not be.
It will not be in the office.
Yes. Oh.
Sounds right. Right. Tony will not be at the office in the office.
Okay. Don't worry if you. Flying for him tomorrow.
Okay. Good.
Your coach.
So on that one, if your coach hear this recording,
Mhm.
so is he going to um simply hear or hears if your coach hears this recording?
Why is it with an S? It sounds better, but I don't know why.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send you something on your WhatsApp to explain. Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Continue for now. Okay. So right there, um, won't win or will not win would have been, and phone simple. If you
Here is the word.
office won't, yeah, will not
Would,
win, will not win.
will not, or would not?
It would be will not win, but you had to add to win.
Ah,
You have
your
to
team
win.
will not win. Okay. And here, you know, Talia, if you're just phone without it
Yeah,
too.
just phone. Yeah.
Hmm. Why is it without the two?
Which one? Without the phones?
Without the two here.
Phone to the office. You know, Dalia, if you phone the office, because it's the way it's expressed is that you're going to call, right? You going if you call the office, but there if you phone the office.
Mhm. Because if I traduce it to Spanish, it will be: si tú llamas a la oficina, el A es like tú, ¿no ve?
Sí,
Y sin el A sería: si tú llamas la oficina. em, Suena raro,
sí,
pero está bien en inglés así,
sí, simple. Yeah, you phone.
sin el A, tú.
Yeah.
Ok.
All right, I'm sending you a couple of things here on your WhatsApp. So, give me one second. I'm talking about the ES form.
Ok.
Hi. I was just thinking back to about 7 years ago. I had given up my dreams of being an actor and I had started teaching. Now I'm a teacher and I'm making this video. So I guess I'm still an actor after all. Had given up and had started are examples of the past perfect. Let's learn more about this verb form.
Mm, mm.
All right, very good.
¿Está bien todo?
Sí.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Okay, so why had suggested?
I really wasn't thinking about casting until she just suggested, no?
Right.
Until she suggested it. Yes.
Okay.
Mm. More important.
And already I really wasn't thinking. So past tense of thinking, what is it?
Thought.
Right.
I wasn't thought. No,
It wouldn't be wasn't. It would have been so past tense.
I really um, I really don't thought.
So it's negative, right? Uh, had not. Have you heard about that one? Had not.
I really had not. I really had not.
Thought about it.
So in this example, in the previous example, yes, but
Mhm.
I really didn't use it.
Okay. So past tense of negative of thinking. I had not thought about that. It wasn't clear to me, or it didn't pass. It didn't pass. It didn't cross my mind. Have you heard that one too? It didn't cross my mind.
Yes.
Okay.
Had not thought. Or taken. We have not.
Okay.
Is it took or taken?
Past tense. Taken. Good. Had not took. No, had not taken.
Why is it here taken and not took when we put here thought?
When I hired him, he hadn't taken any acting classes. He hadn't took any acting classes. Took is what tense?
Took is past.
Took
Past?
took you took that away from me. Take take that away. Uh, but taking in what form is it? Is it done? Is it in being realized? How do you understand the form taken
How do
instead
I
of took?
what?
How do you understand the word taken?
Mm,
So it's past participle, right?
okay.
Different than took is past simple is past tense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why because it's participle. But okay.
Is it okay or?
Okay, offered. Has studied. Had to study. He had to study a lot more. Had studied a lot more.
Has?
Yeah.
Why?
Studied.
He has studied?
Had was correct. Studied. Had studied. Okay, similar to what I sent you, right? You see where you add s or i ies or es or es, simple es. So it says simple present tense verbs he, she, it, and singular nouns,
Mm-hmm.
right? So with verbs, with most verbs we add s, right? For he, she, and it. So he lives, she lives, she sits, he sits, it lives. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of he live. So in ending in consonant with y, we change y to I and add es. So when we try, he and she tries, it tries.
Mm-hmm.
So here we added I studied. Now we don't have the e, the past tense studied. He had studied, not study.
Okay.
Now here I'll send you this. You know all the tenses? Look at this. Look at this very briefly. So when do we add ed? Any action?
Where is the ed?
So in simple past, right? For example, we have add ed regular verbs. Simple past. We put I walked. Walk is the base form. Walk. But whenever it's past, simple past, we add ed. I walked.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So here, study, simple. Studied, past tense. But we don't keep the I. We replace it with. I mean, we don't have the Y. We replace it with I. Studied. It's,
I
what do you call it?
understand that it's the past, but I don't know why we put it in the sentence here. Why? But by the time I offered him his second job,
Hmm.
he had studied a lot more.
Right. Is it a irregular verb? So look at these regular verbs. So this is why different. We learn the times. We learn the way it is supposed to be, and then we learn the most common. The regular verbs. They change. Like awake and participle is awoken. Um, choose and participle is chosen, right?
Mm-hmm.
And right now we're working with what? What are we working with? Past perfect. We're working with past.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
right? So we have to just look through and know which one we have to mention or use. And with the she, he, it. So there's a whole bunch of mixtures, and because since we are in a different level of speaking, like more than just regular, we're jumping into the grammar skilled, English. So
Mhm,
it'll put you all this little like trampas and
mhm,
try to confuse you, but because the correct way is one way, and then you have to analyze if it's talking about him, him or it, or I mean it or she, and what time is mentioning. So, but recognizing the time and the if it's uh for what person is speaking of,
yes.
we'll hit right in, like which one to say.
Okay. Thank you, George.
All right, no problem.
Mm, oh no, I was an actor, but I still. Um, what what is here wrong?
Where the okay. Andrew says, "Oh no, I was an actor, but after 5 years, I still had not so
You can't get.
gotten gotten
I still not gotten. Have not
yeah
gotten.
had gotten
I still had gotten.
had had not gotten
Have not gotten
yes
like this.
yes
No, I was an actor for like 5 years.
it's a past participle.
It's new for me.
Yeah, I mean I understand. Like it's all like it. Here's where it extends to a different like
Styles.
knowledge. Yeah, I won't. Not it's not basically styles. It's just the way the ¿cómo se dice? Um, advanced English.
Mm-hmm.
So look at this example: got or gotten, right?
Okay.
So is it so could you use obtain or become instead?
You can use what?
So on the forms here,
Mm-hmm.
got or gotten. So when
Mm-hmm.
we start, it is preceded by have, has, and had or having,
Mm-hmm.
and we can use got. You know, like for example, you're an American,
Yes.
use got.
Use that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, 1 second. So is well, that was a really good example. 1 second. That was from a paper, so I won't be able to use that one. Um, did done doing. Okay, was a little bit more sense. So if we focus on past tense, past participle, and present participle, the difference of using them, right? We have was and were with been, being,
Mm-hmm.
right? If I was to say I am present tense of be, so we use is with been, is been good. So understanding all these past tenses from different ways, you know, you'll know which one you'll be using. Um,
Yes, maybe I just have to practice and get used to this kind of sentence.
yeah.
The with the hat and mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So let's continue with next.
Hello, it's nice to see you again. Today, it's time to learn about infinitives after adjectives and nouns. We use these a lot in English, and they're pretty easy to understand. Are you ready to begin? Okay.
Maybe we leave it here because if I enter to a new topic, I will
Yeah.
forget about what I learned today.
Okay. All
So
right. You
I'm
want
gonna.
let's look over just this very brief example.
Mhm.
Sorry, I think I probably had confused you with these other tenses. Um, so let's look at that one. So the meaning of the word is coming to have or to hold something, right? The get phrase. So in base form, we have get. I always get feelings of happiness by reading books. Then we
Mhm.
have the past simple. You know, I got some good news yesterday. It's pending past.
Mhm.
And past participle, we use gotten. I was very lucky to have gotten through that time. So these are
Right.
the different three different times in which you can use to still the meaning of the word is to is coming or to have or hold, but in different ways, you know, of using.
If you traduce it to Spanish, how
Sí.
would it be? Can you please?
Okay, so I always get feelings of happiness by reading books. Yo siempre tengo o siento sentimiento, siento emociones de felicidad cuando leo, you know, libros.
Mhm.
So, obtener, you know, obtener, serían los dos. ¿O qué otro? I obtenido, ¿no? O sea, obtenido. Como I was very lucky to have gotten through that time.
Gotten es obtenido. Okay. Get, got, got it. Okay.
All right. So it's just different ways, but hope it's not. I hope you don't see it too confusing because it's uh just know the times. You're like, what
Mhm.
what time am I trying to mention that I obtained something or that I went through something? Because there's through, I've gotten through it. You know, sería en español pasa, ah, pasar otra vez de problemas. So
Where?
the last sentence, I was very lucky to have gone through that time.
I was very lucky to have gone. What will be in Spanish?
So just to know that get es un multiverbo o se vuelve phrasal verb, right?
So,
So get through es atravesar,
mm,
right? Get through, have gone through that time.
it was very lucky to have gotten through that time. In Spanish, it will be yo fui muy suertudo por, por haber pasado por ese tiempo.
So gone through es atravesar o sea, ese tiempo.
Atravesar.
Yeah, get through, gone through. Like for example, when you say get in, get, we use the base form get in. What does it mean?
Get in,
Yeah,
entrar.
right. So we don't really always use the way it means to have or obtain or to hold something,
Ujú,
right?
ujú.
So así que get pierde su significado de obtener cuando se junta con una preposición. Does that make sense?
No, no, I know that que puede tener varios significados.
Right.
Ajá.
So, ¿cuál es la que estás buscando? El significado de gotten.
I would like to have gotten por tener, o sea, por haber tenido, por to have gotten, por haber obtenido.
Conseguí, bueno, sí. Es aquí ya como se juntó through, gone through, se ha perdido su significado porque gotten es conseguido, pasado.
Ujú.
Pero aquí ya gone through that time. I was very lucky to have gone through that time.
I was very to have gotten through. Por yo haber pasado.
So, gone through. Okay, so si digamos nomás enfocamos en la oración. So, I was very lucky to have, right? So, muy afortunado de haber tenido, haber tenido, haber, have obtenido that time, ese tiempo. So, gone through sería pasado de pasar, atravesado o pues momentos, pero so I was very lucky to have gone through, superado por ese momento difícil. Aquí ya se juntan las dos, superado, atravesado.
Gone through es superado.
Right.
Mm,
Junto se junta. Pero gotten, simple, si no se junta con otra palabra, ¿qué significa?
um,
Gotten,
obtener,
conseguido.
conseguido.
Obtener, conseguido. El pasado.
Sí, ok. Ujú, ahora entiendo mejor.
Sí, ok.
Ok. No te
Alright,
preocupes,
so,
voy a repasar.
sí, y si no, mañana hacemos otros ejercicios para que se quede un poquito más claro.
Ok, gracias, George.
Alright, no. Alright,
Hasta mañana.
sí, hasta mañana nos vemos. Que tengas buen día.